Buenos dias. Great to see you this morning. All right, it is a little yucky outside, but not inside. It is going to be a tantalizing, terrific,
thrilling Thursday. And thoughtful. I always like to have a thoughtful Thursday.
Absolutely. We need to be thoughtful every day in lots of different ways. So this morning, what we want to do is we want to practice with you first our pact. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Practice honesty, accept responsibility, choose respect, and think safe.
Wow, you got it. Teachers, boys and girls, remember that pact is so important because it's going to help us every single minute of every single day for the rest of our lives. So think about that today as you go through your day. Make sure that you are practicing honesty and that you're accepting responsibility for what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to respond to others. Accept responsibility for your attitude and your words and your actions. So very important. And then think about choosing respect, first for yourself, and then for everyone and everything around you, even your desk and your chair and your supplies, all of that. Respect those things and use them wisely. Take care of them. And then you always have to think about safety. It's so very important that we think about safety. And when we think about safety, there are some things that we want to remember right now, especially, and maybe for quite some time, to be safe. Think about safety. So what are some things that we can do, Mrs. Pierce? Yes, we need to wear our mask. And Mrs. Pierce, let me go back to the mask before because that's important, very important too. But when we wear our mask, sometimes we see masks that are here below the nose, and you're going to see us. What's our signal for making sure that there you go. We're just going to point like this because sometimes we're wearing them and we're getting used to them. I'm really proud. Aren't you proud of our boys and girls and our teachers and our staff for wearing their masks? But sometimes we're so used to wearing them, sometimes it slips down and we forget. So if we just do like this, that's just a reminder to make sure that our mask is above our nose, covering our nose and our all the way almost to our chin so that it covers our mouth as well.
Miss Labonte, I have to tell you that many times when I have been out at buses, there are, because when we're coming outside, I think people kind of start to relax. I've seen a lot of students before the break with those masks under their chin or under their nose. Yesterday, I was repeatedly going, oh my gosh, that whole class, 100% nose is covered. Another class, 100% nose is covered. I saw such an improvement in that yesterday. That is excellent, and we want that to continue, students. Thank you so much.
Remember, at the end of the day, when we make our announcements, we are reminding you of that. And I know that when you get outside, many people think, oh, it's okay and safe to be outside without my mask. You know what? We are very close together, closer than 6 feet apart, whenever we are walking to the buses, whenever we are loading, whenever we're seated on the bus. So let's continue to do the right thing by wearing our mask the whole entire time. And then when you get home and you're in your house, then you can take off your mask so you are nice and safe. So help us with that. Great job. And then I saw Mrs. Pierce doing this because we know how important it is to wash our hands and get those germs off. And you know what? That's not really just because of COVID. That's just a safe thing to do, a healthy thing to do, a hygiene thing to do. So we want to make sure that teachers, we are throughout the day, we are scheduling that we're making sure that we are washing our hands regularly because that helps to keep us safe. Because we might have touched our face or our mask or something, and we want to make sure that we're washing off any of those germs. Using that hand sanitizer is also important. If you're running low on hand sanitizer or there's some problem with your little pump hand sanitizer in your classroom, let us know. We want to be able to help and fix that so that you can use it as often and as regularly as you and your students see fit in your classrooms. Okay. Also, we want to make sure that we, boys and girls, are taking our temperature before we leave our house. So talk to moms and dads about that and ask for some help. Make sure that you're taking your temp before you leave, because boys and girls, I don't know if you're aware, but all of the adults in this building take their temperature every morning before you get here to the school. So we are all doing that. We're not asking you to do anything any differently than what we're doing. This is about all of us being safe and healthy. So ask moms and dads about taking your temperature before you leave the house. Make sure that you wash your hands before you leave your house, so that when you walk outside, you are clean and fresh. You've got that nice, clean, fresh mask on, covering your nose, covering your mouth. You have washed your hands, you've taken your temperature, everybody's good to go. All right? Okay, that is it for today. I know that we've taken up a little bit of your time this morning, but it is so very important that we talk about these things regularly. So practice that pact in your classroom. Think about our 3 school rules, okay, that are at the bottom of your calendar. Think about those things. And in that way, everybody is moving forward in a positive way. That is it for today. Boys and girls, teachers and staff, remember, success, whatever it takes, our future is limitless. Adios, amigos.